What's going on YouTube? AndCap24 back with another video for the Singleback trips formation out of the Pittsburgh Steelers playbook. We've been doing this formation all week long. It is Friday, which means we do now have the full scheme available for you at our website at smartmadden.com. It has the 4 plays that we showed already this week, plus an additional 16 setups to really give you a nice, powerful, plug-in ready scheme. Now, today's video is going to be on the PA solid corner. Something I really like because of this unique route on the left-hand side is one of my favorite in Madden because of how well it goes ahead and breaks to the outside while still looking like an S route, which is really popular in today's meta. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So I want you guys to take a look at the 2 routes on the left-hand side. You've got the X and the Y. They both are very similar and kind of mirror each other all the way until where the X breaks to the outside. They got the inward release. They both got vertical stems. They both turn to the right before the X actually goes to the left. Why that's so powerful is that we're going to be able to use that route and really get him open without really having to put a whole lot of emphasis on the middle of the field for routes, because just the threat of the S route will keep the user in the middle initially. The first time you run this, maybe the first 2 times you run this. You keep on running it over and over again, yes, they're going to have a little bit more of an awareness of where the guy's going, but you're going to see that you're going to have some great success, and I'll kind of show you what I mean here, right? So the best way to run this when it comes to getting the player open is do a simple flood concept. Put the Y on a streak, put the B on a zig, right? I'm going to go ahead and show you cover 3 first. You're going to look at this route combination and say there's no threats to the right side of the field. Why would the user stay in the middle? And the reason why is that S route fake, okay? He's going to do that inward turn, he's going to go up the field, and people were kind of trying to figure out at that point, is it a C route or is it an S route? When Julio Jones makes the turn to the inside, I have found every single time I've run this the first time, the user will stay underneath, right about where the hash marks are, and try to sit underneath the S route. When they break to the outside, they just don't have the ability to recover to the outside because we're going to throw it to the sidelines, that you're going to have a great pass. Let me show you, okay? So what we're going to do here is carry out the fake. You're going to see that you got max protection, and you're going to be able to throw this ball over here for the catch on the sideline. Now let's go look at instant replay to show you what I mean by getting the user to not break on him. So what you're going to notice over here is that the number 12 here is doing the zig, right? When he does the zig, what you're going to see is that there are no threats in the middle of the field at this point for a user. So he sees that you're doing a streak and what appears to be a S route combination right here. Most people I have found will stay right about the hash marks in the lane of where the quarterback is trying to take away that S route. Once they go right here and make that turn, right, this point they don't have the makeup recovery time to get all the way to the sidelines and get in the angle to catch this ball, right? You're going from basically when he turns right about here, and you got another, 15 to 20 yards as far as the distance between the numbers where he's at to the sidelines. It's just not something that they can recover to, and you get the easy catch, right? So that's what I really like about this play, is that you don't need any threats in the middle initially. Yes, if you're going to run that combination over and over again, they will key on that. So that's why we're going to have show you some different combinations as well. But just for the sake of this video, what we're going to do is we're going to show you this again. This time we're going to do it with cloud flats, but we're going to take the outside corners and put them on inverted coverage. You're going to notice that the Y is going to take that player down the field, and the B is going to take the underneath route. So again, here we go. You're going to see that the B is underneath. You're going to wait for this X. You're going to be able to throw this ball over there and get your catch on the sideline. A great cover 3 beater. Doesn't matter which coverage they do. Why I like this so much is because, one, it's going to give another threat in this formation to get people out of the inverted coverage, because they're going to feel that that player is open because of the inverted coverage, not because of the play design itself, which then we can go to our cover 3 bomb over the top. Now, what you're going to notice as well is that we can do this with the same exact motion we did before in the last couple of videos. We're going to take the B, put them here, put the Y on the streak. Now we can go ahead, and I messed that up. I put the wrong guy here, so let's just go ahead and get him back to where he's supposed to be. But I should need to motion the X over. And when I motion the X over, you're going to see that we're going to have the same success to where we can throw it to him to the outside. So here we go. And I just keep on pressing the A button. and you can go through this. You can see that it looks like it's going to the inside. Then it goes to the outside, and you're going to be able to throw this ball over there, right? Same type situation to where you're going to have that success because of the fact that we're keeping all the plays very similar in scheme, right? So you've got that ability as well. So another way I like to run this play is to kind of change the route combination a little bit now to get your user to have to worry about something in the middle of the field. We're going to do that same Y on a streak. We're going to put the A on a drag this time. You do lose an extra blocker, and I want to make sure that you know that this is something you want to run when they're not coming at you with, you know, a 5 to 6 man rush. It's usually those guys that play coverage more based than, you know, the send the house type of players. But what this does, it does a mesh concept where the B will hold the middle linebacker user at least for a second or two to make sure that he does not go play the X, and it distracts them from trying to figure it out that we want to do the same play and kind of do a couple different routes to kick that away. So again, what we're going to do is curate the fake. This is against cover 3 cloud flat. You're going to be able to throw the ball over there and get your catch on the sideline. I could have easily thrown that a little bit closer to him to the sideline to protect him, but, you know, still made the throw, just could have been a little bit better, right? So this also works against cover 2. And what I'm going to do is show you that the first setup here, where you put the Y in the streak, the B on the zig, you're going to get full protection. The B could be thrown right away, or you can wait for this X receiver to get over there and get some really nice yardage, right? Now, it'll work on the second method as well, where you're going to see that you're going to get the underneath route by the tight end as your first threat, but you're really looking for the X if at possible, you know, as long as you got enough time. You are losing a blocker, so you're going to wait a little bit longer, throw it to this X receiver, and you're going to get that possession catch on the sideline. So it's a really nice play to work against both. Just read your defenses to make sure you know who is pressuring when in order to make it work. So what I also like this play to be is a 4th and forever play. We've all been in situations late in the game. Maybe we got sacked twice in a row. We're facing 4th and 23, 4th and 27. Whatever the case is, we need that, you know, play that, you know, at least gives you a fighting chance of making it happen. If you're playing somebody that's got experience in Madden, they should be sending the house at you. Whether that's 6, 7 players, something to say, I'm not allowing you to get a smart routed out on me. I'm not ready to get a smart routed in. I'm going to keep the pressure on you to not allow you to get a playoff like that. And, you know, I'm going to cover the middle of the field for any type of post or seams. And I'm going to make you kind of beat me, you know, at the 25-yard mark, you know, type deal. Well, we're going to block 8 on this situation, right? We're going to put Y in a streak. We're going to take this B, and we're going to motion hike him to where he's going to be an additional blocker. We're going to have to get this X open. So what we're going to do is if we can drift to the left a little bit, that's going to help us get that cloud flat to not drift back on the X because there's no other pull route, and give us a fighting shot of getting this X open. So watch this. I'm going to move this over here. We're going to hike it right about here. You're going to see that we're going to try to get a double team on the left. We're going to kind of wait for this X to kind of go here. And we're going to throw this ball over here on that sideline. You're going to get about a 30-yard gain when you do that, when you get it successfully. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show it to you one more time, just so you can see that it can work. You know, it's just a matter of how to make it work is to, you know, get yourself to buy some time. So again, I'm going to try to hike it as soon as I get as close to this guy as possible. I want to double team that left guy. You can see that we're going to try to buy our time. We're going to throw this ball over there. And you can see we just got 30 yards because that 30-yard mark was that 30 yards. It's a really nice route combination that you saw that I was able to drift to the left and be able to get that corner to kind of stop. So by putting this guy right here, I'm trying to say, you know what, I'm going to try to do my best to double team that guy if possible, get a hat on a hat, see how I'm drifting left, and that cornerback is drifting with me until I get to about right there. See how he kind of stopped when I got to that hash mark? That's going to keep him there, and he's going to now have to kind of wait for me as far as a quarterback threat. And because I got him to stop, I was able to throw it to him and get the nice easy completion if there's an easy completion in 4th and 26. So that's why I like this play. Very versatile. Just kind of showing you a couple different ways to run it, you know, kind of give you a little bit of a variety and something that, you know, as far as, you know, things as far as a bonus, I wanted to throw that 4th and long play because it is something that I'm going to. I want to say thank you for everybody that has watched this video all the way to the end. We do appreciate your support. If you got something useful out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It does really help us grow our channel. If you're new to our channel and haven't seen one of the videos that are on your screen right now, go ahead and check it out for some great Madden content, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.